Hello.
Hi, friends.
Welcome to
It's,
Wednesday Night Yarn Adventures.
yes, and we're in yet another different place.
Yes. As per usual.
I know some of you tuned in just to see where we are this week. So, this week we are in Osceola, Indiana, which is just right
A little west of
south,
Elkhart.
a little west of Elkhart, a little east of South Bend, and just south of the Michigan state line.
Yep.
We are on the St. Joseph River.
Yep.
It is
Like right there.
30 foot in front of us. And we're staying in Airbnb. We got to stay here last year, and we really like it. And so this year we stayed uh, we stayed for longer. So that's kind of nice. We've kind of gotten to chill out. So that's really exciting.
It's nice to have some chill out days every once in a while.
Indiana is gorgeous. It rained a little this morning. Last couple of days it's been warm, but it's been pretty nice. So.
But I mean, it's June the 5th.
Right? Like, it's really not so bad.
And we're comfortably sitting outside for most of the day if we can.
And we're sitting outside because Dean has his telescope all set up.
Yes.
So he's going to try to get some pictures tonight. And so he'll post pictures of that. There was a bird sitting on top of it a while ago, so that was pretty cool. I am doing some spinning. In fact, I finished a bobbin a while ago. So I finished off a braid. And it sparkles, guys. I just posted a picture of it or video of it over on Instagram.
Hello.
And so this is from Quirky Fiber Works out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. I bought it last year at the Fiber Arts Festival in Fargo. So
is that where you got that?
That is where I got it. They were set up like across the lake.
Yeah, I remember that now.
And I sat there the whole weekend and stared at it, and I was like, I have to have that braid because it shimmers. Oh my gosh, guys, it shimmers. It's so pretty.
They're asking what the blend is.
The blend is a 75-25 merino and shimmer nylon blend. So it is lovely, and I just have singles done on it now. I'm going to let it set for a day or so, and then I will fly it up while we're sitting at the Quilt and Fiber Expo that we are going to be attending tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, which is at the Elkhart
Northern Indiana Event Center
in Elkhart, which is on the other. It's the opposite side of the building as the RV Hall of Fame.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
So let's see. Last Wednesday we were in Indianapolis, staying with our friend Helena at Oink Pigments, and getting ready to go to Hoosier Hills.
Yes.
What she's spending that on the electric eel wheel 6.0.
I can pick it up
for the moment.
Here's my 6. She's so pretty. And I just put something new on, and I'll talk about that in a sec.
And we'll talk. I'll try to remember to talk about more about the electric eel wheels in general too. So we were in Indianapolis. We pretty much hung out that evening too. We've done a lot of just chilling out this week.
A lot of chilling.
And so we went to that night. We just chilled out. The next day we went to a new yarn shop,
a yarn market in Carmel, Indiana, and it is really, really nice. Small shop. A lot of great yarn in it. They're focusing a lot on classes. So if you get a chance to attend a class there, highly recommend it. We ate across the street at Zing's Cafe, and then we headed off down to Franklin, Indiana for Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival. I love my 6.0, my electric eel wheel. I highly recommend it for anybody. We do sell the 6.1s. We have 3 available on the website, but we just ordered 14 more.
Yeah, 13.
So 13 more. So those are coming in tomorrow, and those will be at YarnCom for us to pick up, and then on Monday.
The first place we'll have them is in person is Arkadelphia on June 13th.
That's like next Wednesday.
Others. Yeah, I know, right? I was just like, wait a minute, that isn't a week yet.
So we are Hoosier Hills. We picked up the last of our box stuff for our Indiana box, which we launched last Friday. We picked up bags. They say "in" on them, Indiana in, and although someone said that it also said "me," So like the knights who say me.
I did not hear anybody say that, but that's great.
Someone posted on Facebook that, and I was like, oh, that's too funny, because it does look like some of them say me.
Yes, that's pretty nice.
Anyway, so that made me laugh pretty hard. Anyway, the bags are super duper cute. They came with a 3D printed stitch marker in the state of Indiana shaped. And then they also, the boxes have, we have the Fields of Indiana, which is yarn from Indigo Guinea, nestlings, which are third skeins. There's 4 of them in each one. Hi, Tabitha and Avery. And those are super fun. They're gorge. This is the Fields of Indiana box. So it's enough to do a little doodle cowl or something like that to that extent. With the new farm rules.
Indiana stitch marker there.
The bags are from Naughty Girl Creations, Carly.
There's her logo.
And there's her logo. And then we also had so you get those 3 stickers, the bag, the stitch marker, and the 4 mini skeins. Or you have the Stripes of Indiana box, which is, there's lots of pictures, which is a skein of self-striped yarn from Brenda and Heather Yarns out of Lafayette, Indiana. And it's small town stripes. You can see the striping on the bottom there. That is a sample of it worked up. And that is a really nice, it's their Play-Doh base, which is 88 superwash merino and 12% nylon for a really nice blend. And then you get the Brenda and Heather sticker as well. So trying some new stuff out and seeing how we like these box styles. We're going to take a little break from boxes for a little bit. So no new releases for a little while. I think we're going to
do some other bundles.
Yeah,
we're going to work on some other stuff.
We've been working on a few ideas. We still have Minnesota boxes. So if you're still looking for Minnesota stuff, we will be back in Minnesota in 2 weeks. Because, and then we're spending a couple of days there with Zombie Knitpocalypse, and then the Yarn Truck Rodeo there, and then we're also hanging out with our friend Natalie and the Twisted Stitchers on Sunday, which is a totally different day for us. So anyway,
Hoosier Hills.
Sorry,
Katie. Here's the tangent.
Okay.
Getting off on a tangent.
Focus. All right. So Hoosier Hills. We
picked up our Indiana box stuff. We helped some friends set up. We got the truck parked, and we went to dinner at the Blue Cactus, which is
one of our favorite places
tradition there. Because, I mean, it's not like crazy good Mexican food, but it is pretty good. Definitely above average, and they have a nice sort of outdoor covered patio.
Yeah, covered patio thing.
And it's a good place to get together with a lot of people.
It is. So we had a big group there. Not yet. We've not been to Stephen B's shop yet. Yes, Tabitha, it was super yum, and we will definitely be returning.
Yeah. We actually went there 2 nights in a row.
Yes, we did this time. So we have a great group of friends. We stay with our friend Q.
Yeah.
And this time from the Fold Out Cat, she brought us 3 bags of litter mates, which we immediately turned around and sold during the weekend.
2 of them sold that weekend.
Yep. And
she was teaching. She wasn't vending at this event. She was teaching classes.
She was teaching a really neat class, though.
Yeah.
She's teaching a class. It's on.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Acoustic wheels, which we have like electric wheels, like our e-spinning wheels, and she teaches a class on that. It's called Spinning the Herd. And then Q is she teaches this acoustic class. So you get to try out all these different treadled wheels, and you get to practice treadling and single treadle, double treadle, all different styles, classic, castle, some really neat handmade stuff, and really get a chance to experience that. So really think that's a fun one to get to do.
Hi, Jess.
Yes, and so you can get a lot of really cool experiences with that. She only teaches that acoustic class, wheel class at Hoosier Hills. So, and I don't know if she's going to do it next year.
Looking to slow down a little bit on that one and do more of the electric wheels, since that's a little more popular.
It may be one she only offers when she's closer to home.
Yeah.
When she's closer to Alabama.
And she's moving towards being a little more portable with it and a little more.
But I do recommend the electric wheel class, because what I have gotten to see of it, I signed up to take it back at Eureka. But you know, I'm like running a festival and I don't have time for that. So, but that didn't happen.
You kind of knew that was.
I will be trying to take that at some point, and try out all the different ones.
Anita says, have we thought about adding a section of our website for restaurants where we've eaten during our travels?
That would be a fun one to do.
That would be a fun one. I need to get my feet under me more with getting everything else on the website first.
Yeah.
I did update our map today on the website.
Yeah, that's a fun map too.
I added like 5 or 6 places, and I looked. One of the things that we've done. So okay, yeah. We went to Hoosier Hills, and then when we came here, we've been pretty much chilling out. And so what was I yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Oh yeah, I'm totally skipping.
Here. She's asking about the Nano. So over on Instagram, Clusenettel. Closentel. True. Okay. She is asking about my thoughts on the Nano, which is the smaller version of the electric eel wheel from Dreaming Robots. I have spun limited amounts on the Nano. Overall, I find it a pretty lightweight wheel. Really great for lace. It's a little more finicky than most, and a lot of people have a lot of problems like with uptake and spinning consistently on it. But it is a great small entry-level wheel if you're into that. And sorry, Nancy, I'm sorry.
Did not realize who you were there.
I don't know anyone's names on Instagram or anywhere else.
Hard to pair Nancy, people with their Instagram handles. Got it. Okay.
The Nano is a good wheel, especially if you have some spinning experience and you're looking to do get into that electric wheel side. And the biggest downfall that I see with it is that it has 2-ounce bobbins. And so the 6 comes with 6 8-ounce bobbins. And so just the sheer volume of spinning that you can do, implying especially, you're limited
and
by
definitely
that Nano size.
I have heard people who also like, I mean, you have done a little bit on a Nano, but I've heard people say that it moved, like you accidentally move it when you're spinning. Yeah. Like you pull the fiber, you move the whole thing. Like it's so light. I mean, that's good because it's light and
it has suction cups on it. Yeah. And like, I mean, it's like tiny. It's like this big. I mean, it's not any size at all, and it weighs almost nothing. But again, like that motor being a little less powerful, but the 6 is amazing.
Because you have 8-ounce bobbins. I mean, you can just spin forever on that. Like
this is a whole braid. Yeah. This is a 4-ounce braid on here for sure. And then I'm gonna spin. I have 2 of the ones that I'm working on right now, and 4 ounces, and so I'll split that out of 2 and then ply those together.
And that's a good segue. So for now, you're doing the 6.0.
I am doing the 6.0 until Monday when I will pick up my 6.1 because you guys bought all my wheels.
Yeah, so Katy mentioned we had 3 left before, and she didn't get a chance to actually get one to use for herself, but in this next batch she's going to.
So right now I'm spinning with a merino silk blend. I don't know the numbers on it. I picked it up last year here at the Elkhart Quilt and Fiber Expo. And so I have 2 nice, beautiful 4-ounce braids. I want to say
it's like 50-50, right? Like
it didn't say. It just
but I mean, like I remember, like when you were getting.
I know. I looked at the tag today. It didn't say. It just says merino silk.
It looks like it's got a lot.
I think it's a 50-50. Yeah. It's got a lot of silk in it. So this is a really nice. It's going really well. I like it. The 6 is doing a great job with it.
We also got some Lazy Kates this time.
Yeah, we did get Lazy Kates.
So
I love that.
Do you want to? It's a bobbin holder where you can ply your yarn together. Mm-hmm. So, not super expensive. I think they're $34 each, and they really help you to ply your yarn together.
So, well, Jazz said hi a while ago, and we didn't even mention that she is off on a crazy adventure this weekend.
She is, yeah. Like
she is out at
Yarn Adventure style, crazy.
Yeah, she's out at Flag Roll this weekend, which is in Arizona, and she is doing all kinds of fun things. Like today, she went on a train ride or was that yesterday? I guess it was yesterday. She went on a train ride to through Verde Canyon, and her pictures were gorgeous. She had
matching yarn
because she went to a couple of yarn shops, and it just looks like so much fun. I would put on my Scopola main patch and totally ride the train.
Katy gets very motion sick on trains and boats. So.
I do, so it's kind of hard, but I would totally do that. So Jazz, I am a little jealous of your adventure, but I'm really happy to be sitting still for a couple of days.
And speaking of Jazz, she is also working on something for the Yacht Spring Mount.
Yeah,
you are also, look at all she's done.
guys.
She's done
Look at
all of
this.
this since we saw you last week.
I had started.
You had like 3 rows done.
No, I had like an inch and a half of this lace. Okay, so this is the Estee Tea by Justina Lokaustra. Yes. Or Letty's Knits on Ravelry and Instagram. And I'm using a fade. It's the Purple Passion Fade from Frogget Yarns in the 50-gram froglets. So it's 50 grams of each color. There's 5 colors. So you can see it's this lovely purple. And today I got my nails done to match. So yeah.
Yeah, Tabitha, you'll be proud. She's getting all. It's a purple theme, Yarn
It's a whole purple
Adventure,
theme.
the truck, the tea, the nails.
Just made it to the Grand Canyon
Wow,
before we did.
I know,
Dang it.
right?
We'll work on that.
That's
Okay.
not one of the parks we've been to.
Oh, so continuing our purple theme, I'm using my yarn caddy from Tangerine Designs, and it's also sparkle purple, and it's lovely. We have 3 of these right now on the truck. We're picking up more on Sunday, Monday, somewhere
We
in
sent
there.
a message last week when we had like 15 of them. And we're like, hey, we need more of these. And then I sent another message that was like, yeah, so we have 3. And it was like, what's your max?
So we're going to get a lot of those.
We had to think about it.
Yeah, so we're going to have a ton of yarn caddies for you guys. Because you guys have been really into the tools and accessories lately.
Tools and accessories have been popular lately.
Wheels, yes, Mercy Verde. We're working on it.
We're hoping to get some more national parks. We're gonna do quite a few in the next year.
So what's nice about this is I can knit on the go. So I put it on my arm and I knit away, and then I can also hang it on the arm of the chair in the truck. So that way I can knit while Dean drives, or if I'm on a train or somewhere else, it can hang off of a hook there or on a handle. So
chair handle, anything,
whatever works.
Yeah.
So it keeps my knitting on the go with me, and then I just put my needle toppers, also available on the truck.
Fueled by coffee, also with a little purple thing, right? Or no?
No, these are black and white. They say fueled by coffee. And so those are on the truck too. But so they go on the end of my needles to keep my project all nice and tidy.
Spinning fiber purple, yarn guides purple, yarn purple, nails purple, caddy purple.
Racing. I'm wearing a blue shirt today,
but
I do have this shirt in purple.
Yes.
I think it's in the laundry though. I think it may be in the dryer.
Let's see. So we talked about the wheels.
So on Saturday,
or
on
Friday night,
we were riding back with Q and to the hotel, and her truck like started making this crazy like jerky thing and going on and like stopping, and so we were
it said that the electronic brake needed servicing.
Yes.
And we were really worried that there was something like terribly wrong with it. And she was supposed to go out to Colorado this week, and so to Estes Park. And so we were like,
we scrambled and we made sure that she got her truck all fixed up, and it was a simple fix. We got it into the shop the next day. I took it over for her because she was teaching classes all day, and
it was
Dean
not
could
the
run the truck
problem that we thought it was going to be.
That's right. So she got back on the road on Saturday night, and after we had the most delicious food. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we closed up. We got Q packed away into her trailer with all of her acoustic wheels so she could go back to Alabama and trade out her setup for her vending setup. And then we went to this restaurant. It's called...
Pause. We forgot about Brenda's birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was the other thing I did on Saturday was I went
While you were out.
While I was out, I went to Meyer and I got Brenda cake. So
Brenda of Brenda and Heather.
Brenda of Brenda and Heather Yarns. So they basically are the top volunteer.
They do a lot of the organizing for.
Yeah. Heather's like the president of the board. So for the nonprofit that is Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival. And so she was like, she texted me the night before and she was like, okay, so I can't like seem to get away. So can you like go get a cake for us for Brenda's birthday? And I was like, well, of course I can. We're all about this. So Dean orders a cake and like calls like 3 places.
I mean, it was super. Kroger didn't have any. It was graduation weekend, so they were out of cakes. Meyer was like a 2-minute phone call. Great, perfect, yeah.
I go in the middle of the day. I go and I get party supplies and pick up a chocolate cake with chocolate icing, and it had like we had written on it "Happy Birthday, Brenda." And then I found this really awesome watermelon cake. There's like it looks like a big like slice of watermelon, like a big chunk of watermelon, and which is great because they do this whole yarn. It's called Slice of Summer, and it's like watermelon colored. So Dean's gonna
Do you
pull
have a
up the
picture?
Yeah, we took one for the. Yeah, I took one of the whole box in here. There it is.
That's the cake.
Yeah, that's the cake. Oh, that works. You can. There's a couple of really good pictures of the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I picked up some balloons and I got party hats and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, we had a good time. And I got cupcakes too. Those whipped cupcakes, those are so good.
I mean, every bit of that
yeah,
was
so
delicious.
So if you're looking for cake, Meyer. Meyer. Okay. And then okay, so you want to find the Slice of Summer yarn because we only have one skein left.
I will do my
Or no,
best.
we have socks, but we don't have
because we didn't get that until the end, right? No.
Oh, maybe it's in your photos.
Did you take out my phone?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, what else did we do? Oh, we did lots of stuff.
So, okay, so Hoosier Hills, you were talking about the restaurant that we ate at on Saturday night.
Okay, restaurant we ate at Saturday night.
Q's truck was fixed. Everything was good. Everybody was ready.
It started pouring down rain about an hour before close up. So it was pouring down rain the entire time that we were packing it all in. And it continued to rain. And so we were like yelling through the rain to figure out our dinner plans because we wanted to make sure and grab some before we headed out back to Indianapolis and before Q left back to Alabama. And we went to a place called The Original Pizza and Curry, right?
Original Chicago's Pizza and Curry.
Pizza and Curry. It's an Indian restaurant that specializes in Indian toppings on your pizza.
And you can just get Indian too.
And it was delicious. Okay, super delish. I had saag paneer, like one of my favorite, and then Dean had.
I had butter chicken, I think.
Yeah, butter chicken.
We both got Indian food. You could get Indian on a pizza, which is, I mean, something.
You had butter chicken, probably. And then Helena had
a butter chicken pizza.
A butter chicken pizza.
Yeah.
And it was like all this fun stuff on there. It was really cool. So that's a decent picture.
Here's the water. Not it, though. No, I don't know why it's.
That's not it. That's not their yarn.
Not their yarn. Why is this not coming up?
That's not their yarn at all.
I will look at that. You just keep talking.
Keep talking. I'm really bad at this sometimes, guys. So what else? I bought fiber at Hoosier Hills because I'm not really allowed to buy other things sometimes, and I'm really not supposed to buy fiber. But I had seen this online, and I was like, I need this. I really, really need this. So here is the pretty yarn that I got, or fiber that I got. Am I still big?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, so this is a Rolag set, 3-ounce Rolags, in neon rainbow and black, which is a superwash merino nylon, and the black is a Shetland fleece from Print. That's a sheep's name. That's at cool. West Wind Farm and Fiber, and this was put together by AJEM Fiber Arts. AJEM Fiber Arts. And they raise bunnies of all sorts, and so I usually get Angora Rolags from them, and I love it. So they were one of the first things that I ever spun. Okay, so here is the really awesome watermelon Slice of Summer shawl that Brenda designed, and this is their gradient colorway Slice of Summer, and from Brenda and Heather Yarns. We have one skein of the shawl ball, and then we have socks. And we have the sock sets as well for the Slice of Summer too. So it's like stripes, and they look like watermelon slices.
Nancy was talking about some pizza restaurants and Indian, like
I know, right?
Doing Indian, Middle Eastern, and burgers.
Pizza and Indian was like a thing.
That was the first time we had seen a restaurant that was like melding pizza and Indian like that, and it was mind-blowingly good.
The shawl ball is done in fingering weight.
Yeah.
And the one we have left is their
It's
the merino one. It's not the sparkle one.
Not the sparkle one. Somebody bought the sparkle one. It's the marine.
Yeah.
I think it's 740 yards.
Yeah. They have it available on their website right now, Brenda and Heather Yarns. If you search ball yarns,
Slice of Summer.
It's like you go to their website and then you click the shop link and then you can pick
gradients. There's a pattern too.
Yeah, and the pattern's
Brenda
on there.
did the pattern, right?
Yeah, it comes with the pattern.
Yeah.
If you buy the shawl ball, you get the pattern, which is super awesome. I'm sorry, Anita.
Sorry, Anita, about talking about so much food.
Okay.
Okay, so Sunday we went to Oink Pigments.
We stayed overnight at Oink.
We had like did you talk about the?
No. Okay.
So
we drove back and it was super wet and crazy, but we drove back to Oink Studio. We stayed there overnight, and then we set up in the morning for the open studio at Oink Pigments in Indianapolis. And she does this the first or second Sunday of April, June, and October. No,
June, August, and October.
June, August, and October. And so we got to do this one, and it's a really fun little get together. She has like 6 or 7 people.
Mini festival. Mm-hmm. So this time it was us, Oink, Laughing Cat Fibers, my gosh, Bewitched Pigments, and Gravesco Pottery.
Yes, who has a storefront. In Indianapolis, which is lovely.
Yep.
We got to meet some really cool people this time, including Rebecca from Oh My Knits,
and there was
yarn shop in Broad Ripple.
And the weather was nice. The weather was nice all weekend for Hoosier Hills. Like it rained right at the end, but it was nice weather. People were just generally kind of happy to be out.
Yeah,
it was a really fun time.
So yeah, and then
once we left
we stayed there overnight.
We stayed there on Sunday.
Everyone else left, but we stayed.
And when we left, we came up here to the Elkhart area.
Yeah.
And we have done a bunch of nothing since then.
We did eat really good food today.
We did.
We're going to talk more about good food.
We'll talk more about good food. Plug your ears, Nia.
We had Don
Juan's something or other.
Cantina and Grill. It's in Elkhart. And it is really good.
Super good.
And I'm gonna go eat leftovers here in a little bit, so that's gonna be fun.
But pretty much like the extent Katy has knit like extensively, which is not nothing.
I joined, so I knit the back of the sweater. I knit like this far down the back of the sweater, and then I joined in the round, and I've been knitting. I have like 2 inches done today.
You're going to finish it by the 21st?
I'm going to finish it by the 21st, and I want you guys to try to at least cast on your spring tank or tee with our Yats Spring Mel 2024.
Before the end of June 21st.
Yes. End of 20.
Cast on, knit on it, tag us.
Show me. I want to see it.
We want to see it.
Bonus points in my heart if you use yarn you bought from us.
Yeah.
Not really.
And while Katy has been knitting, yesterday she was knitting and I was using my fingers to type on the laptop so we could book like the next 3 months worth of Airbnbs, hotels, RV campgrounds, and
people's yards.
That we.
So we've got some really good plans for the next 3 months. October is still a little open. Pretty full at this point. September is still a little open if you have something.
We have a couple of small things in September.
We do have some more dates open in September. So if you are interested in having the trick come by, reach out to us, tell us where you're at, see if we can fit it into the driving schedule, which is pretty hectic.
No weekends.
Nary
a weekend inside till December.
No.
And then we're gonna chill probably for a couple weekends. So
we're gonna try to do a little bit of time with Ella and family, and so we have today we went by and checked out our spot and helped plot where we were going to park and where Indigo Guinea's parking. Indigo Guinea and I and Yarn Adventure are the 2 yarn trucks at this week's event. Elkhart County Quilt and Fiber Expo in Elkhart, Indiana. Come and see us tomorrow, 9 to 5.
9 to 4.
9 to 4. Friday, 9 to 5. Saturday, 9 to 4. We'll be parked out front with the food trucks as usual.
Let's see, there's something else. Oh,
what's the other thing?
It's coming up before we will be back on here next week, which will be the 12th. So yes, it'll be before then. Be. So we haven't done it yet, so don't try to go on and do it like in the next 5 minutes.
We're just working on a bundle.
But we're working on a bundle for Denady Day, so which is the day in between our birthdays.
That's June 11th.
June 11th. So we're working on a bundle that will be fun travel themed because we have lots of fun national park themed things.
Yes.
So we did a sort of sale last year for Denady Day, so we'll do another one this year. So be on the lookout for that on social media. And I may send out an email about it. It depends. I try not to send out too many emails. So
we already sent one.
We sent one extra one last week.
Yeah.
So
2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, it was last week.
Oh, really? When?
Yeah.
Oh, it was for the Indiana box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
well,
a week
that's
ago.
fair.
Like
we
5 days
do that.
ago, actually.
But the sale will start we'll send it whenever we send out our regular Monday email. Mm-hmm. So if you are watching this and you don't already get our emails, please make sure you sign up for those on our website, on our shop store, on Instagram, whatever you like to use. I think maybe Facebook has a link too. I don't know.
I know in our bio and our links on Instagram, there's the sign up, and then you can go just to the website, yarnadventuretruck.com. Just like a third of the way down the page is like sign up to get our emails.
Kay says she loves our emails.
Good.
They're so full of everything.
I thought before like this March, I thought I was working hard on those emails.
Gosh.
But now we're doing like twice as much stuff, at least.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears, yeah.
Sorry, Anita.
So, let's see. Anything else this week? I'm gonna go try and get the telescope going here in the next half an hour or so.
I'm gonna spin.
Once it gets dark enough, because we're like, it's really north. And
we're really far north, guys.
It looks like about 6 in the afternoon, and it's 8:30.
I can't think of anything else. I don't know. We'll add more as we go. Try and do some more reels of cool stuff because I know you guys are interested in those. So, it was really nice to chat with Nancy over here over on Instagram, and Tabitha and Avery.
Especially now that I know who it is. Yeah. It always helps.
Sorry, we get really distracted. And then Jess, I'm ready to see your Grand Canyon overview. So make sure and post that. And I am also very excited to hear about how Flag Wool goes Friday and Saturday. So that'll be a really fun thing to hear. Tell Austin we said hello. Is that it? I
think that's it.
All right, I think we're gonna leave. Oh wait, what does it say?
Looks like the slice of summer and shine
is out. We don't have any more.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna see them for a little bit. So
we have it in the stock, but not in the. We should have one gradient shawl ball left.
Yeah.
So
I'll check it out, but you should just order it from them. Another. Or if you
shoot us a message as well. If you can't find it, we'll figure it out.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go. We'll see you all soon. Happy crafting.